You know what's funny? I actually came in here to see if I could re-record the Qatar-Barhain War, but it actually sounded pretty much the same, so you just gotta believe in yourself. Anyway, with that being said, today we're going to the 1860s, yes, the 1860s, and today we're gonna talk about well, of course, as you see, the Bahrainian-Qatari War. A war which is nothing really significant, but just a cool little 19th century war that could probably have ramifications. Anyway, learn something and enjoy. Let's go one more time from the top. The 1835 Marine Truce was a truce agreed between the individual Arab Emirates, such as Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, and the rest of the Thulalica states, as well as Bahrain and Oman. The truce was supervised by the British Royal Navy, notably the Bombay Marines. In order to enforce a pre-existing peace treaty, the General Maritime Treaty of 1820, the Bombay Marines deployed squadrons to the Persian Gulf, based on the Qasim Island. The treaty prohibited piracy in the Persian Gulf, but did not outlaw maritime warfare, and as a result, the British acted differently towards pirates who attacked ships hoisting a British flag. The ones that did actually attack British flagships, these pirates were deported to Bombay to stand trial and to be tried. And those who attacked other pirate ships, the pirates would be handed over to the country in question, so Oman, Abu Dhabi, the Sheikhdom of the Hijaz, stuff like that. Hijaz. In 1835, a loose coalition of Abu Dhabi, Ajman, and Sharjah, and Rash al-Khama ships began to harass and plunder vessels belonging to Oman. Britain intervened when two British ships were plundered by Abu Dhabi. The Bombay Marines were dispatched on the 16th of April 1835. A decisive victory for the British was won, leaving much of Abu Dhabi's vessels in ruins. The 1835 truce initially started as a British-sponsored 6-month truce during the pearling season in the Gulf region, and was successful. It was renewed willingly by the sheiks for another 8 months. The truce would be then renewed annually until 1843, when Britain proposed a 10-year truce, which was agreed on by the sheiks because, you got gunboats at your face, so better to agree than to disagree, no? During the peace, the Arab Emirates of the Persian Gulf experienced an economic boom. Hence why in 1853, when Britain proposed a permanent peace, the Thulalica states agreed. I'm so sorry. The Trucial. I'm pretty sure I've seen that word before, but I'm sorry. So in 1860, the relationship between Qatar and Bahrain deteriorated with a series of small disputes. Hostilities emerged when in 1867, Bahrain arrested a Qatari Bedouin in the Qatari mainland and deported him to Bahrain. In response, the Qataris led by the Al Thani tribe attacked and defeated the Bahrainian army that was based in the peninsula, effectively expelling them to their tiny little strip thing. These tensions led Bahrain to ally with Abu Dhabi to attack Qatar. The conflict failed to pacify and resulted in an escalation between the two parties in the following year. In October 1867, the Bahrainian Sheikh Mohammed al-Khalifa, or the Khalifa, sent his brother al-Bin Khalifa with a force of 500 men with 24 boats and in 24 boats to attack Qatar. He was joined by a force of 200 men under Hamid al-Khalifa. Additionally, Bahrain's ally Abu Dhabi sent 2,000 troops and 70 boats because, we like some maritime warfare. This is not on land and not with modern stuff, so let's see how this goes. The attack on Qatar led to the sacking of Bida or Doha and Wakha. A British record later stated that the towns of Doha and Wakha were, at the end of 1867, temporarily blotted out of existence, the houses being dismantled and the inhabitants deported. A Qatari counterattack followed the next year, resulting in the destruction of most of the Bahrainian military, but mostly naval vessels deployed. In 1868, the 1868 attack resulted in some 1,000 individuals killed and some 60 ships destroyed. And these are not like freaking kayaks or anything. These are like almost steamships, but not really. They're mostly kind of wooden. I will see what the actual ships are and post them for you, but wow, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of ships. Anyway, 3% of battery, let's go. The aftermath and the Anglo-Bahrainian Agreement of 1868. Prior to 1867, the British recognized Qatar as the Bahraini dependency. Lieutenant Colonel Louis Pelly, the British resident in Bahrain, or resident, kind of like an entourage kind of thing, issued an ultimatum to the Bahrainian Hakim, accusing him of violating the maritime law and demanding reparations for 10,000 Iranian tomans. Yes, Iranian tomans. On the 6th of September 1868, Ali al-Khalifa effectively took control of Bahrain as Hakim, after Colonel Pelly appointed him after his brother Muhammad had fled. The dispute led to the British recognition of Al-Tini for the first time as a semi-independent political unit of Qatar. Louis Pelly visited Qatar, met with the sheikhs, and signed the Treaty of 1868 with Muhammad al-Tahini, or the Thani. The treaty ended the maritime warfare in the area, and as part of the treaty's conditions, Bahrain was forced to renounce claims of sovereignty on Qatari soil, or Qatar, as well as accept several British penalties, most of which were financial. And this is before oil, so that's a lot of money. But anyway, with that being said, we did 2 modern ones, one from the near past, one from the far past, and one in the 19th century. Let's go, baby. So I might try and do that as well. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. I do hope you learned something. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Sanitize, stay safe. And until next time, row, row, row your boat gently down the Red Sea. Merrily, 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 merrily. The British are here to negotiate. And by negotiate, we mean dictate by our terms. Yes, well, yes. Enjoy. Learn something. Bye-bye.